Alrighty guys, I was going to work on my truck today, but I need some bolts that you can't get at the auto parts place. I'm going to have to get them from the dealer. I was going to change the outer U-joint on the passenger side there, but the bolts I hold the hub in are bad, so I need new ones. And you can't get them at the auto parts. They're special bolt. You got to get them from the dealer. So I'm going to take a walk down here where I found my drone and find me some grass. I want to try hand drill today. I've been messing around with it in the house for the last couple days, just playing, and it's been too rainy out to come out and try to find something for a bird's nest, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys just how far it is down here to where I lost my drone. Got to go up over the top of the hill here and down the other side. We'll cut you back on here in a minute. Alrighty, I'm at the top of the hill here. Over there behind that tree is the red barn I said that my drone went over, or red roofed barn. Back there's my place on the right. I've got to go down here yet, around this curve, down by the guardrail. It's I'm telling you, it was a good third of a mile, I'm sure, that the drone flew before it crashed into a tree. Sure is beautiful country out here though. Now I'm getting a little farther away from the neighbors back there mowing their lawn. So yeah, when I originally lost it, I had stopped at this house here and I thought it crashed there back in there by his barn. And I knocked on the door and asked him if I could go back here and look for my drone. And the guy's like, sure. He actually went back there and helped me look. And I looked all around in his yard, over here in the woods to the left of the barn. And then there's a guy that to the right here, his name's David. I checked around in the back of his yard and it wasn't in there. And I actually went into the woods beyond that and looked, and it got dark on me. I couldn't find it. So I came back almost, well, better than a week later. It was raining almost every day. Either that or I had things I had to do. And finally I got some free time when it wasn't raining to come out here and look for it again. And that's when I found it. But yeah, really lucky to find it. That's like a needle in a haystack. So, I mean, you can see here, let me zoom in. Pretty cool. Camp David. So that's where David lives, one of my neighbors. So I mean, you can see from the top of the hill there, I've walked quite a ways, and I'm probably about 3/4 of the way there, a little over half anyway. Got to walk down this hill here. So yeah, I just come out here. I want to try to find something for a bird's nest. Do this. See if I can do this hand drill. So we'll cut you back on here in a minute when I get down here at the bottom of the hill. Alright, I've come down the hill there and down around the curve here. Right here is exactly where I went over the fence. And I went back, if you can look off over there, right toward that tall tree there. That's right there. I went back off in that way, back in the woods. Oh, I'd say probably 200 yards. So after walking down here, I'm guessing it's probably more than like a third of a mile, like I said to Stan in my comments on my video for finding the drone. I'm betting it's close to probably almost a half a mile. That thing flew a long ways, but it was just that storm that came in and really strong winds, and like I said, I had it up probably close to 200 feet, and it just grabbed the thing and it was gone. But yeah, it was right in there behind that tree, back in the woods there, is where I found the drone. I'm still looking for some stuff to make a bird's nest, but I mean, it's springtime. None of the grass is dry or dead or anything, so. But I mean, if you had to have a fire and this is what you had to do, I'm gonna have to go look, see what I can find. Alrighty guys, I found this vine here. It's got some nice dry bark on it. real thin, papery stuff. I'm gonna collect some up and see what else I can find. I brought a bag with me to put it in, so yeah, we're gonna collect some of this up and then see what else we can find to go with it. Alright, we collected up some tinder here, make a bird's nest. It's damp. I'm gonna make the bird's nest up and let it set out here in the sun for a little bit before we try this. We got some grass and then we got some bark off that vine in the woods there. This bark looks pretty good actually. But it's damp, I can feel it. It's because it's been raining for the last week. So we're gonna break it up here and kind of open up the fibers and see what we end up with. So, yeah, that's some really nice stuff. Probably should have collected some more of this bark. It's off some kind of vine. I don't know what kind of vine that is. I've never seen vines that peel like a birch tree. Gosh, I almost think that might be good right there. I might not even need the grasses. But we'll work it all together. Yeah, like I said, it's damp, so I'll set it out here in the sun, let it dry out a little bit. You can never be too prepared. I mean, even though the sun's behind the clouds right now. Just kind of break that up, open up them fibers, finer strands, help it ignite easier. Like I said, we'll get the bird nest all made up and we'll let it sit in the sun for a little bit and dry out while I get everything else ready. Let's try to do this hand drill, but if I'm going to do the hand drill, I want to go all the way with it. If you're going to do it, you might as well do it right. So, we'll get this bird nest made up and we'll get back with you here. Okay guys, I'm going to try this hand drill here. I've tried it many times. I got smoked the other day, and then when I tried it I didn't get anything, and I mean, I guess that's okay because the video didn't turn out anyway. I just did it now. I got it to burn in, got smoke off of it. So we're gonna see if we can't get an ember. Gotta carve this in. Sorry for the noise. I guess landlord decided to mow a little bit before it gets dark out. It's getting real dark out here right now. It's after 8:30 at night. I've only got probably 15-20 minutes to do this. Before it gets too dark to see. I tried it with some wood I found in the woods the other day, but I think it was too much eaten up by ants or termites or something, and I got smoke, and then when I tried it again later, which, like I said, I must not have hit record or something, I didn't get anything. No smoke, no nothing. So I just burned this in a minute ago. I had smoke, so I'm gonna try it again. Turn this off a little bit here. And see what we can get. Smoke. Oh, come on. Wow, it's hard on the arms. That smoke. I thought I didn't have it, but when I moved the block away, after I turned the camera off, I've got it. So let's see if we can blow this into flame. Hurry up before it ember burns out, because it's burning up quick. It's that California fan palm. That's the wood that does it. Ha ha! Look at that. That's that bark I got off that vines the other day. Ha! That is great. Too bad I don't live in California anymore. I can't get any more of that. Well, I can. I just have to contact some friends. First success at hand drill. That is great. That is great. I'm not going to build too big of a fire here, but since it's on the sidewalk. Yeah, I thought I lost it. My arms were too tired to continue, and when I pulled it away, I looked at it and I'm like, nope, I don't have it. And I was about ready to try again, and then I seen an ember. And time I got the camera turned back on, it grew quite a bit. But this is just some, it's like a pithy weed. It's all pithy in the center, but it works great. I mean, you can see there, I mean, it burned in pretty deep. This was where I tried, or where I was doing bow drill before. This is where I did hand drill tonight. And this is that California fan palm. And then this is just some pithy weed. You can see there in the center, it's all pithy in the center. So, but it works. It works. That's great. That is super. So, my first hand drill success. And I just had to build a fire out of it just because. So we'll put it out here in a minute, but we'll enjoy it for a few minutes since we got it. And I took the time to split up all this wood. So that's great. That is great. And I forget who gave me that tip to pick it up with your knife, but that is a really good tip. So whoever it was, thank you very much for that tip. And we'll see you in the next video.